Happy Monday, ChueLifers. Hope y'all are having a great day. I hope this day's treating you good. And if it is not, I hope that all changes right now. It is September 16th, 2024, which means it's Kobe year all year. So have a good day. But I'll tell you something. And I'll tell you about somebody who's not having a good day. And it was reported earlier about 2 o'clock while I was eating my lunch that Bryce Young, the former number 1 overall pick from Alabama, is being benched in favor of the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. Now, ain't that some ish? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Before I tell you, though, take some time to think about this. That's crazy, okay? Now, before I really get into it, I want to say that I'm not a huge Bryce Young fan. So I ain't riding, not meat riding, and I actually would prefer Andy Dalton over Bryce Young. Andy Dalton, he kind of nice, okay? I don't know about old Andy Dalton, but between the two, I do like Andy Dalton more. But that's not the fact here. The fact here is Carolina just sent 2 first-round picks. One of them was a number 1 overall pick. Just sent 3 second-round picks to Chicago to move up to get this guy. Okay? Not only that, okay, they moved up this draft to get this guy, right? But they took him over a guy named C.J. Stroud, who was absolutely balling in Houston. Craziness, right? Absolutely craziness. Don't know what Carolina's thinking here. Okay? I feel like right now we're putting all the blame on Bryce Young. Last year, the blame was on the coach, and they fired the coach, right? Like midway through the season or at the end of the season, towards the end of the season or something like that. Okay? They blamed the coach, and they said, boy, it's your fault. Fired. Let him go. This year, we're 2 games in, folks. We're 2 games in. They are letting Bryce Young know, hey, buddy, you're not playing. We're going to go Andy Dalton here. 2 games in. I was questioning if it was a coaching call. Looks like the coach doesn't support it because the coach said, this is my guy. And then I go on and read somewhere later on that it actually comes from up top. So the guys who sold the farm, okay, to the Panthers fan base, I am so sorry that your owner, your GM, and the people who are responsible for your Panther pride sold out everything to go get this guy just to tell you in 2 years he's not the guy. And we took him number 1 overall and gave up all of our draft capital for the next 2 years. I am so sorry. Hope y'all pound on. Y'all ain't going to be pounding anything for a little bit here. And here's just a quick recap. It's there, man. DJ Moore, somebody that Bryce could use. Darnell Wright, somebody that Bryce could use. Tyreek Stevenson, all right, he's kind of all right. Caleb Williams ended up being the eventual number 1 pick, the next season. All of that for Bryce Young. And we're like not even 2 years in. We're 1 season and 2 weeks in. We're 2 full off seasons in. But my golly, man, this is painful to see. Painful for fan bases to see. Painful for football fans to see because, Lord, they just pulled, one of the young guys that we would hope to be a rising star one day. For Andy Dalton. So, to me, it doesn't make sense. I don't know if the rest of the team with Andy Dalton is going to be any better. And I'm not saying like, oh man, Andy Dalton's going to win 2, 3, 4 again. I'm talking like if you're going to bench Bryce Young here, you better think Andy Dalton's going to take you to the playoffs, and you better think that Andy Dalton is going to win you a lot of games, and you better hope that Andy Dalton is going to be the guy that takes you to a Super Bowl because Andy Dalton might not be around for 5, 6 years. You can continue to groom a guy like Bryce Young, and he may be around for 5 to 6 years. But my opinion, I would just let him ride it out the rest of the year. Let him get that time on the field because you have no plans, anyways, Carolina, unless you really think you can make it with this team and Andy Dalton as your starting quarterback to the Super Bowl. Unless you think that, I think this is a horrible idea. Bryce Young, best of luck to you. Continue being the captain for your team and being there for Andy Dalton. Panthers, GM, president, owner, y'all can suck a big one. You guys really dropped the ball on this. This is just horrible, horrible decision that you're making. And I want you guys to know as well, Panthers organization, y'all will probably not be able to trade Bryce Young for anything now. So just so you know, you gave up everything for him, and you might get a bag of chips back for him. Unless he walks in free agency, then you gave up DJ Moore, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks for nothing. So again, good luck to you, Bryce Young. Hope your career prospers. Hopefully you get another chance one day and you can redeem yourself. But Panthers organization, owner, EVP, GM, you guys suck. But that's my rant for today. Yo, ChueLifers, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all being here. And I hope that y'all continue to come back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.